Good morning. So, microphone is loud enough. Yeah. Okay. So, welcome to MikroTik user meeting in Germany. So, this year we decided to make an experiment, and beside the big event that we have, European Mom, this year it was in Ljubljana. We decided to travel around the Europe a little bit and make also a small moms. So, after this event, please let us know if you liked it. Should we come again and make another small one or something? So, just the usual proceeding. So, a little bit about MikroTik. So, company was established in 1996. We decided to start with our own software, RouterOS. It's a Linux kernel-based operating system. And we created the first version in 1997. Then we noticed that there's a problem with the networking hardware. So really hard to find the hardware that you can put on antennas or anywhere. So we decided to start our own hardware division. And the first router board product line started in 2002. Maybe somebody knows what was the first model of router boards. What number? Anyone? Okay, the first models was 230s and 211s. So these were two models that we started. It was x86 based. So then after 4 years, we decided to create events like this. So first MikroTik user meeting, Mom was in Prague in 2006. And so far the biggest one was in Indonesia this year. Oh no, year before. It was 2,600 people present at the event. So in Indonesia we have really big MikroTik movement, lots of universities doing MikroTik trainings, academies and such things, and there's even a competition that the best students in computer networks get a free ticket to the MOM, so they can come and visit the event. So next slide is not really for Europe, but just in case, MikroTik is located here, and most of our hardware is also produced in Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia. So, just nearby you. And so far, we had more than 120 events like these all around the world, starting from New Zealand and ending up with Brazil, Chile, and everything. So, all around the world. So, basically, two things that you need to remember. First of all, that MikroTik provides networking equipment, so for everything that's possible with wireless, Ethernet, or switching. And then we have a RouterOS, that's a standalone operating system that have quite a big set of features. So you probably noticed that. So in here we have 3 people. You saw 2 of them. So at the registration desk, Raivis Williams is our salesperson. So if you have any questions about where to purchase, how to get better discount or something like that, all the questions there. Then we have 2 Janises. We have a lot of Janises in the company, so that's the most popular Latvian name. One is Janis Megis. He's over there. In support, he's responsible for layer 2 questions. So everything that's switching, Ethernets, VLANs and such things, you can go to him. So here it goes. This is Raivis, so all sales questions there. And this is Janis Megis, so all switching questions, just grab him and ask him. Even if it looks that he don't want to be asked, he's here to work, so just grab him. And my name is Janis Megis. So basically in this MOM I will try to help you about everything that's layer 3. So firewalls, queues, VPNs and such things. And also if you have some question, then I'm the guy, about training, I'm the guy to ask about trainings. So, yeah. And if you can be so kind, please, your phone's in the silent mode, please. So, if your friends were not able to come, they had to work or something, we are streaming this event live. So you can send this link to your friends and they can watch online, maybe send you some questions to ask me later or something like that. So also, please don't block the camera. Yeah, your friends will see you anyway. So from farther away, yeah. So, okay, let's start with some overview. So RouterOS. So first of all, our operating system is primarily designed for our hardware, so router board hardware, cloud core router hardware, but you can also install RouterOS on x86 and x64 devices, and latest, I will get to that a little bit later. Also, we added the virtualization support, so you can download the virtual images, so you can use on your virtual machines and run RouterOS, some setups, either in virtual environment or you have some test environment that you want to try some features. And we are based on Linux kernel. Currently, we use version 3.3.5, which is not very new. That's why we are busy working on RouterOS version 7. RouterOS version 7 will have the latest Linux kernel. So it's not determined what number because we haven't reached RouterOS version 7 yet. But as soon as we will get there, it will be the current Linux kernel at that moment. So, and there's lots of features that RouterOS can do. Just to summarize, we can do routing, firewall, QoS, wireless hotspots, and VPNs. So, some sales material. So we have already sold several million of devices around the world, so it's a big chance that you will find some of our devices on some sites. So 20 years of experience, and we have more than 40,000 trained and certified network engineers all around the world. So like last year, there was 3,000 training classes just for RouterOS and RouterOS features. So lots of certified consultants, and we offer products from simple home solutions to the complex enterprise solutions. And we literally have thousands of pages of documentation, so if you see in our wiki page, you know that there's lots of information there. So, and if you wonder how we are distributed, each dot symbolizes either training center, consultant, or distributor on this map. So all these are working with MikroTik. So let's talk about products. So just a quick summarize about what products we offer. So let's start with the simple Ethernet routers. The smallest one that we have is Hex Lite. Hex stands for Home Ethernet Exchange. So this device have 5 fast Ethernets, power output on fifth port, so you can actually power another device just over the Ethernet. So, and it's quite simple and should be sufficient for home flat usage without any problems. Next, we have a little bit more powerful routers and bigger. It's RB2011 and update for them RB3011. So they come either in rack mount or in desktop case. You have 10 Ethernet ports and 1 SFP for fiber optic. And this RB3011 is quite new device. This is our first device with a ARM CPU, so dual core ARM CPU. So it's quite powerful device. And the most powerful wired device that we have It's CCR or Cloud Core Router series. And these ones we ship with 9, 16, 36 or even 72 cores. So performance is quite extreme. These devices offer hardware accelerated encryption, so if you use IP security and stuff. And these ones have different sets of gigabit Ethernets, SFPs, or SFP plus for 10 gigabit communication. So then, if we go to the next big session that we offer, it's wireless and for home and office. So the smallest device that we have, it's MAP Lite or Micro Access Point Lite. It has dual chain 2.4 gigahertz access point, quite powerful CPU, enough RAM. So if you want to see how small it is, it's on our table, you can check. But basically, this is a Swiss knife of electronics. This is one thing that you need to have with you when you go anywhere. So I will get to the new wireless package, but basically you can configure this device as wireless client and wireless access point at the same time. You can have a configured IP security tunnel to the other MikroTik device from this device, and just when you come to the hotel, just plug this to your laptop, power it through the USB of the same laptop, and you have additional security level to protect your laptop and also to connect to the internet. So next device is HAP Lite. So one of the most affordable home access points. So HAP stands for Home Access Point. It has 4 ports and built-in 2.4 gigahertz wireless. So it's sufficient for a flat and for mobile devices that you might use. Most sufficient device for house even, and one of the newest products is Home Access Point AC. So this comes with the 2 wireless interfaces, one in 2.4, another in 5, so you can have dual concurrent access point. It has 5 gigabits Ethernet ports, PoE out from port 5. Also, it has SFPs if you have fiber optics. And you can plug in modem via USB, and if you use mobile internet, you can use this device also as this by plugging in some USB modem there. So next big thing that we offer is wireless systems. So if you use your own antennas, you might be interested in net metal. So it's waterproof metal enclosure. It works both to protect your device that we have in, and also it works as a heat sink. So when wireless gets really hot, the whole device allows heat dissipation and so on. This device can come in AC technology and also have 2 or 3 chains. So there are 4 different models. By far, our most popular device so far is SXT. It's our compact access point or CPE solution. There are many different models. Some come with 24-degree antenna, some come with a sector 90-degree antenna, and you can have 2 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz AC or N standards, so lots of different variations of this product. It's very affordable, and it's for middle-range wireless links. If you need to shoot your wireless a little bit further, we also have a more powerful solution. It's Dynadish. So dual chain AC standard, 8-degree antenna, 25 dBi, gigabit Ethernet, so this is for long point-to-point links. And our newest section of devices that we entered are switches. So smallest switch that we offer, this is one of the devices that doesn't run RouterOS. It runs SwitchOS or SWOS. So it's a very small smart switch that offers most popular features. And there is also power out option that allows you to have PoE out of 4 ports. So you can power 4 devices. For example, in the tower, where you have 4 sectors, you can power these 4 devices from this device, having just one power supply up there. And then we have the whole series of switches. We call them cloud router switches. These are very unique devices in the networking because they combine 2 things. They combine switching and they combine a router. So they have very good switch chips, but one line of this switch chip, so 1 gigabit line, is connected to the quite powerful CPU that allows you to use all RouterOS features that are on all our other devices. So you can have a regular home office switch, access point, and a router with NAT all in one same device. So router board CRS series 100 have more powerful CPU. CRS series 200 have more switching features, a less powerful CPU. And last but not least, we have still producing the bare boards, so router board part, so that you can build your own custom solution. So if you're building up boxes or some antenna enclosures or something, you can take our boards and put them in and use RouterOS features there. So one of the most popular models there is 911 AC. So this is very affordable. And all are standardized size. So if you have heard about 911, all 911s are exactly the same size. So same holes and everything. So you can, if you had previous models, you can upgrade to the newest without any problems. So as you saw, there were many devices that have SFP ports. So, and when we decided to make first models of router boards with SFP, we ran into the current world of SFP modules, that some modules are branded, some modules are not, some devices are locked to the specific brand, and so on. So don't worry, MikroTik is not locked. So MikroTik SFP modules, SFP slots doesn't require any specific modules. But just to make sure that there are modules that 100% work with our devices, we decided to offer our own SFP modules. So you can find that on our homepage. We offer a whole set from 1 to 10 gigabit modules, single or multi-modes, and for different distances. And the newest addition, we offer specific module that have a GPON chip in the module. So you don't need to have different device that runs passive optical network on the device. You can just plug in GPON module into any MikroTik device, and you can have a passive optical network connected to that device. Only that you need to call your ISP or your provider if they allow you to register this device in their concentrator so that they can interconnect with each other. So also we offer wireless cards. So any wireless card from ABG to N to AC, 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, and mini PCI Express and mini PCI also. So lots of big selection there. And also we have tried and successfully made some of our own antennas. So 30 dBi antenna, MikroTik antenna or mount. It's a parabolic dish. And you can also have alignments, precise and regular one. So all this information is available on our routerboard.com site. So all the devices that I showed you run the same RouterOS. So if you at home, if you have a small access point and you tried some features, that knowledge can then be applied later on the most expensive CCR device that you might have in your data center or something like that. So everything runs the same RouterOS software, and best thing, if you buy our product, you have a lifetime software upgrade. So lifetime of the product, of course. For example, last RouterBoard MIPS LE device, that's RouterBoard 500 and RouterBoard 100, was produced 6 years ago. And we stopped support only this year. So really, support is quite extensive, and you will be fine for many years ahead. Okay, let's talk about our newest products. So let's start with the most popular one, LHG5. So this is our new take on affordable CPE device. So you will be able to see one on our registration table. So this one comes with 24.5 dBi antenna. The device itself is built into antenna. So there are no connectors needed, no losses on the feeds and such things. So everything happens directly on the board. This is an N standard dual chain, and it's very affordable, as you can see. Price is only $59, and if you wonder where is the board and how it's connected. So, and also you can mount it in a regular positions, but if for some reason you need some more extreme angles, you can get additionally Quick Mount Pro LHG, which allows you quite big angles that you can play with. And this is made from special material, anvilite, so should be sufficient for any weather that you might put it on. So next new product that we have, we upgraded our Groove product line with the AC standard. So this comes again in a waterproof, rugged, and ready-to-use case. So this also N and AC, and this one has gigabit Ethernet. As name 52 suggests, it can be either 5 or 2, so you can select which one you want to use. And if you want the CPE, it's 79, AP 99. And we have even more powerful model than that. So metal 52 AC, so also upgraded to AC standard. This is much more powerful device. That's why it's in metal, and this metal case works as a heatsink for your wireless, so that it doesn't overheat. So also AC standard. Next thing is WAP AC. You all got regular WAP device, so N standard as a gift. So this is upgrade for that device. Exactly the same colors, exactly the same design, but gigabit and wireless AC. And you can have 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz at the same time, so dual concurrent device. So we already discussed home access point AC, but just to summarize, so it has 3 chains in 2.4 gigahertz, 3 chains in 5 gigahertz, 5 gigabit Ethernets, and 1 SFP cage. Powerful CPU and PoE out on either 5, so you can power another device. It also has USB, as you can see. So from wireless card, we upgraded our R52H. So we replaced it with dual chain solution now. So you are not able to buy single chain anymore. Now you will be able to get dual chain and for the same price. So transmit power 26 dBm and so on. So latest 911 board, Light 5 AC. So also this is same 911 Light 5 upgraded to AC standard. And best thing about this device is it's very affordable. It's only $49. Okay, some new products that you haven't seen yet that will be shipped before the end of the June. So it's a Home Ethernet Exchange PoE device. So it's a very small device. It has 5 gigabit Ethernet ports, and it has 4 of them can do PoE out, so you can have a gigabit link to your new wireless AC devices on the tower or any other devices that you might need to power from this device. And the latest news, we updated our MikroTik device, both in design and also to the wireless AC standard. So now it's 2-chain AC. It comes with the 5 gigabit Ethernets, as you can see over here. It has PoE in, and also you can get device PoE AC that has 4 PoE out ports. So basically, a unique solution for your tower. If you need the coverage all around the tower, you just put one of these devices, and then you can use PoE ports to power up devices that does your backhaul link or something like that. And also, quite new development in MikroTik is CHR, Cloud Hosted Router. So this is RouterOS version that's tailored for running in virtual environments. So it runs in VMware, ESX, VirtualBox, Hyper-V, KVM, Xen servers, and more. So you can even run it on cloud services like Amazon, Azure, and some others. So you just go to our homepage, download the image, and you can, if you have some cloud services, you can put up CHR and protect it with an additional firewall. You can also use it as a VPN in the cloud. This is very popular with some of our clients when there are some problems with the country restrictions or something. Have a VPN server on the cloud, solves some of those issues. Also, you can run Dude on CHR so that you can have network monitoring somewhere in the cloud. And basically, in the office, as a technical support, we use CHR for testing because some of customers, when they send us a support ticket, they have extensive networks, and it usually takes lots of wires to recreate those networks. But in virtual environment, you just click and create as many devices as you need. So what about licenses? You can have CHR for free, but you will be limited to 1 megabit traffic per interface. Or you can have P1, that's 1 gigabit, P10, 10 gigabit, or P unlimited traffic per interface. Those are 4 licenses. So you can purchase these licenses with your regular licenses like we had for RouterOS. So principle is exactly the same. And if you want to try, you have 60-day free trial available. So if you want to hear more about CHR, we have extensive manual, and also you can find everything on the download page. So, as you probably noticed, we actively develop RouterOS version 6 as version 7 is closing by quickly, we need to have version 6 in a proper shape so that it can stay for a longer period of time when we switch to RouterOS version 7. So, for example, in RouterOS version 6.35, we had 181 changelog line. So, and the biggest change I wanted you to point out is our new wireless rep package. So we switched from old wireless to the new wireless driver, and this driver have one big feature. This driver allows us to use multiple simultaneous wireless modes on the same hardware wireless interface. So you can have a client and an access point on the same one wireless interface at the same time. So for example, you arrive to the hotel, you get the client from the hotel, connect to the hotel's network, and then you create your own access point for your own devices in the room, just with a map light, for example, that has only one wireless interface. Of course, this also allows you to just switch the device in the repeater mode, that it receives and retransmits all the data that it gets from your access point, so you can extend the range of your access points. And also, if you used our devices before, you know when you scan the wireless environment before, you got disconnected from your devices. So now it doesn't happen, because you can have simultaneous several modes, so you just checkbox background scan, and your access point will still be working while you are scanning what's happening around at the same time. And from now on, all the wireless improvements will be in wireless rep package. So I suggest slowly start moving to that package, because sooner or later that will be the only package in RouterOS. Right now there's wireless CM2 also, which is okay, quite stable and no known big problems, but we suggest to think and test and move to the wireless rep. So, just to summarize, so if you need some technical help with configuring MikroTik stuff, first of all, you need to start by contacting your local distributor. So distributor that you purchase your equipment. We encourage all the distributors to have a trained person or persons or even a training centers with them, so that they can offer support for local customers and some training for local customers. So if your distributor doesn't offer support or doesn't offer training, I suggest to switch to one that does. Because we would prefer to communicate with the distributors, because they know how the stuff works, they are trained, they know what data we need, what information we need, and so on. And this will be much more faster for us to communicate through the distributor than directly to you. But if you are unable for some reason, or distributors are unable to help you, you're always welcome to write to support@mikrotik.com. But you need to realize that it might take some time to get a reply. But as far as I know, we reply to everyone. So sooner or later you will get a reply. Also, look in the wiki page. There's lots of examples. And one of the most popular things that we do, if we get the same question a lot, we go and write a wiki page about that question, so that next email we just can give you a link to the answer. So maybe there's already a topic that replies to your questions. And the last thing, if you need more extensive support, you can always try to hire a consultant. So there's lots of consultants available on our pages. So some of them might have some unique experience that you might utilize. And last of all, we have extensive network of training classes, and both in academies and simply everyday trainings, so maybe you can find some class for you to get the necessary knowledge there. So after the MOM, all the presentation slides, including this one, will be available at mom.mikrotik.com. We are recording all the videos on camera, so those videos will be available at our YouTube page. And each of you who registered at the front desk and got the gift will get a free license. So we will send it by email to you. So that's all for me for now. So enjoy the MOM, and thank you.